Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Derail Valley. We are back at City South. We are in the museum, and we have brought our nice DE2 down here to get his paint job finally. He's been waiting for a while now for this paint job, and so it is time to go ahead and get him going with the demonstrator paint. Hopefully, it looks good. Let's go ahead and do the paint job. All right, we did it. What a beauty. Oh, I like that paint job. I like that a lot. Now we can go ahead and paint our BE2 while we're here as well if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and grab some sand. Let's just go ahead and paint this guy as well. All right. Let's go ahead and grab some more sand and go inside here and paint the inside because it looks terrible in here. All right. We're making all kinds of good stuff happen today. Let's use DVRT paint for the inside of the BE2. Whoops. And then we'll use the demonstrator paint on the outside here. Very nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's see, we will use DVRT paint for the actually we don't need that. Hold on. We don't need that because we need the demonstrator paint. How do I take that? Yeah, just like that. Okay. All right, let's paint the outside with the demonstrator paint. Oh, look at that. I like that a lot. I love red paint schemes for vehicles, though. So, all right, so we've got a couple more DVRT paints that we can use. And we could use the caboose. We could paint the caboose. It needs a good paint job. And the red with the DVRT looks nice. I like the red caboose. We can also paint this guy here. But I'd like to see what the demonstrator paint looks like, to be honest. But maybe we'll paint that next time. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I think those will disappear. We're going to go ahead and bring our toolbox along with us. I did go ahead and install inside the DE2. I installed this speedometer on there. So that's good. I'm thinking I might put another brake in the back here so that when I'm shunting, we can use that. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's put the toolbox down here and we'll go ahead and open that up. We'll grab our soldering iron. There we go. And let's see, we need the actual bracket. I'm thinking just right here beside the window will be good. Maybe right here by the door. I like it by the window if we can do it. I just don't know if it'll have enough space. Let's see if we'll have enough space there. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, it can. It can fit. That's fine. So if I put tape on though, that will be fine. Open that up. Don't need the tape, I need the drill. Okay. Very nice. Very good. This guy right like that. Yeah. Boom. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. There we go. All right. So we throw that onto here. There we go. That is now reloaded. Pop this in here and that in there. We're definitely gonna have to get more solder as well. I got one more. I got that trash solder there. Okay, let's grab that. Fantastic. Okay, we are going to head on out, and we are going to use. Oops, we're going to use the BE2 to get this DE2 out of here. I really like that paint job. That is nice. That is nice. All right. That off. There we go. And brakes are off. We want to go that way. There we go. Go ahead and pop this baby out onto the turntable here, and we'll grab that guy over there. Okay. Now we're going to swing the turntable around this way. That didn't sound good, did it? That does not sound good at all. Okay, he's all queued up. And how am I going to... I'm going to have to use your remote for this. So let's pair the loco. Alright. Release the hounds. Alright, we'll just leave the BE2 in here and let him do shunting work. That should be just fine. So we're definitely going to have to get more sand, more DVRT paint, and more demonstrator paint. We need at least 2 demonstrator paints for this guy, the 1MU. There we go. Very nice. Grab you from there. So, now. There. Just looking at this is an ugly interior. I don't. Okay, never, please. I don't know if we'll keep this DVRT paint on the inside because this is ugly. Don't like it at all. We'll see what happens though. Alright, where is the handbrake? Let's turn that off. Okay. And come back here. We really don't need this. If we bring this guy along, we don't need this car. So I guess theoretically I could just bring it. We're only bringing one part with us, so we need both of these. So I'll just bring just the D1MU with us, mostly because it's still there. So, all right, BE2. We're going to take this to the machine factory, buy our drivetrain for our DH4, and then bring it back here and get our DH4 all fixed up. How much money do we have right now? 433,000. Definitely going to need more monies. So we'll see what job we can do in the meantime. We can't do a lot because all we got is DE2, which he's capable, but you want to get that going, please? Alright. And let's bring this over to here. Let's see. What are you doing right now? You can just move him right into there, actually. Yeah, that'll work out perfectly. Alright. Let's go ahead and place that. Just slide him right into that slot there. Alright, let's just slide him into here. Fantastic. Okay. So I can turn you off. Oh wait, hold on. How much charge has he got left? Oh, he's got tons of charges. He's fine. Put it in neutral. Handbrake on. Alright. I like having this little guy in here. Actually, he's pretty handy for moving stuff around there. Alright, let's come in here and let's buy the part for our PH4. Okay, take a utility vehicle to manufacturer C1L. Will do. Alright. That going there. It's fantastic. Let's move this over here. Now the D1MU is not going to help us with the hauling at all, so no use even. Don't even think about it. And look at this, we can move the turntable from inside the train. That's fancy. I didn't realize I could do that. That's really convenient, actually. Alright, we can't haul anything too heavy. Just the DE2, but we'll see what we can get. Alright. Are we aligned with tracks? I think we are. We are? Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in reverse. That's good. Let's go ahead and pair this with this guy. Alright. Fantastic. Alright. So what are we going to do? We are going to go pull our train up and then find the station and see what jobs are available. But knowing that whatever we do, we have to pull the train up and get it prepped. And we'll go ahead and sleep for the night. We don't want to have another night trip. That didn't turn out for us too well last time. When I derailed. I mean, it wasn't because it was not, it was because I wasn't paying attention. Regardless, don't want to repeat of that, especially now that we got a nice paint job. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to repaint this guy too. He's ugly. Ugly. Now there's another DE2 there. If we wanted to chain two DE2s together, we could do that. Alright, let's come on in here to the station. Let's see what we got here. We have got freight haul to the sawmill, Harbortown Farm, shunting, and then to City South. Oh, I don't know where those will go back to. Manufacturing town, probably. This goes to City West. Okay. That's not bad. Let's do these two jobs. Let's go ahead and shunt these buses. And then we'll grab this as well. We'll shunt both of these and take those on over to City West. We might actually do this one as well. It's 230 tons. How much is this one? First of all, let's get rid of this. All right. Get rid of this. That's 66 tons. That's nothing. That's 138 tons. That's also nothing. So we could probably go ahead and do this job also to the sawmill. None of these are expensive, but if we come over here to the sawmill, then on up to City West, and then Manufacturing Town, that should be good. Alright, so that being said, let's go ahead and come in here and find these cars. First we need to shunt these guys. Well, I don't know about first. Sawmill will need to be on the back. This is the wood scrap. So these cars will need to be the last thing we pick up. And they are where? Oh, these guys right here. 26. Yes. Okay. These are not the refrigerator cars. These are the refrigerator cars that we need to load with fish. Do the fish jobs. Alright. Yes, 58. Alright, you go to City South, City West. Alright, so let's go ahead and shunt first the okay, we need to pick those guys up and shunt them. We are at City South currently. And where do we load them up at? Oh, it's at the end of the city. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go and bring the DE2 up a little. And you're gonna come over here. And go left, yep. And then left. We're gonna grab these fish cars here. I think the label maker is at Machine Factory in town, so that'd be good to grab that while we're up there as well. Right. There we go. Bring her on up, just give her a little kiss. Alright. Sorry it's so dark. Okay. Now, how do we get to the loader from here? I have to go backwards for sure. I think we have to go right straight through here to this line. Alright, we are bringing the fish into the loader here. And I'm going to turn off the DE2. There we go. Throw on the handbrake. There we go. Now we're going to sleep for the night. We'll wake up in the morning. We'll start the actual shunting job, or we load this. Then we will be on our way. Rise and shine, morning glory. We're going to pour ourselves some coffee. There we go. Delicious. Get out of here. Okay. Now we're going to go to our job here for, not that one, this one. Shunt this job. Okay. C4S, go to, oh, load at A3L. What? A3L. Oh, that's where we're at. Okay, good. Alright, and then we're going to take it to C10. C10. Let's go ahead and load it. Alright, C10, the man says. Okay. Where is C10? C1, there's no C10. C10. Oh, that's B, that's one. C10, so let's go to the left into C10. That'll be perfect. Is there anything in C10 already? Yes. The sawmill scraps, which we do need to drop it off first. So actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to stay left here, pull through, and then push it forward to do C10 right there. Okay. We got a plan. We got a plan. All right. That going. That going. All right. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. He's got his handbrake on because we slept. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go through all the way through, push the cars up to merge with those sawmill cars there to my left in C10. So we're going to do the sawmill first, then we'll do these, and then we'll go ahead and shunt those over there. Buses to get a little extra money to pay for all these expenses that we've had. But I'm thinking those empty trucks will go to the machine factory, but I'm not positive. I think so. You know what? I am doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong. Oh, heck. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Ow. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Because the train's backwards. I'm not going out this way. Oh, God! Eee, okay. Start paying more attention there, buddy boy. That was a pretty hard little tappy tap. Pretty hard little tappy tap. Alright. Yeah, we got this backwards. So. It's okay. We'll figure it out. 26, right? 26, yes. Alright. We're not going to start that one just yet. Let's see what this guy has to do. So let's go ahead and turn this job in, actually, by the way. Let's turn this job for shunting in. Do anything. Don't want to. Alright. That's a lousy 5200, but you know, a little bit helps. Okay, do we want to go ahead and do this shunting job here? I think we do. Let's go ahead and grab this. B3I to A3L. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There. 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 Let's go get these buses shunted here. Alright, coming into the loading dock. Just throwing a little sand on it so we don't slip. There we go. Alright, good. Unload. Oops, wrong way. Alright. Now these guys need to go to C4S and B4S. Oh, darn you. Which one goes to B4S? This last one, of course. Dang it. Okay, so where's C4S? Alright, here we are into C4S. Throw the old brakes on. Probably should have spent this time doing the actual freight haul on our way to machine factory, but that's okay. All right. You want to turn that sand off, please? Oh, you silly, silly goose. Alright. Let's go ahead and start backing her up. Really slowly. So we're going to come on out here, turn this job in. Alright, let's turn this in. Nice. Good. We needed that money. 15,000. Very good. Alright, so now what do we got? We've got the fish and the wood scrap. So we've got the fish to City West. We've got this guy going to City South. That's probably the one in the B yard. Yeah, it goes to the steel mill. Alright. That goes to the farm. Okay. This goes to the farm. Okay, so yeah, we will just go with these guys to City West. What's the rain forecast? Rain all day! Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this job to City South, I guess. And this job to the sawmill. Keep saying the wrong thing. City West and to the sawmill. Yeah, this is going to be kind of messed up because we've got these things backwards, but I think we'll still be able to manage it just fine. We'll just, depending on how the drop-off goes, I'm going to do a little shunting. We could do something squirrely here. These passenger lines. I really wanted to make sure we did it correctly. Alright, so we can just back this all the way out, go through here. So if we come back all this out, and then we go through this yard, I could detach the, let's see, I could back the fish into here. Bring the rest of them forward. Detach the sawmill, come back, grab the fish, come back up, grab the sawmill stuff. I guess I could do that. That's something we could do for sure. Alright. Got this all backed up now. I think we are ready to go forward. You're fine. Alright. Let's hang this up here. Go. Now. Will this work? I think so. He is going to the left, so he's going to come through here. And we're going to stop here in this passenger path and drop off the fish. Then we're going to go on forward, pull back, and drop off the sawmill. Pull on forward, drop, pull back, and drop off and pick up the fish, and then hook back up and grab the sawdust. We could do that, or we could look and just take a risk when we're dropping off the sawdust that we could shunt it all back out. But what's the sawmill even look like? Sawmill, not super friendly. It's not too bad. There's a bit of a loop there. It's a big loop, but let's just see what we can do here. These passenger lines. Then we'll pull forward. back it on into here. Release. Pull back forward. Reattach. Reattach. Oh my gosh. What a nightmare. But that's the situation we've put ourselves in. And then when we get that all set up, we'll be all set to start the run to Sawmill, City West, and then on to the machine factory and town. That's not what you intended. That's okay. It'll still work. That'll still work. Will it? Yep, it will. Because you are off the points. Alright. Forward. Little doggy. You didn't set these points. That's the problem. Almost ready. You almost did it right the first time. What does that mean? You just did it right the second time. Alright. Very good. Let's go back again. Will you squeeze by there? I think you will. Oh yeah. Crush me if you don't. I think you just stay left. All right. Ooh-wee. Dang, that was close. All right, get in there. As soon as that is passed, we are going to disconnect this bad boy. Let him roll a little bit. Oh, the 1MU hit it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Go forward. Okay. You go back left. You go backwards. Alright, we got her now, boys and girls. We got her now. How'd you get so screwed up? Remember the train was in the back, so I couldn't back them in there? It's all just a big screwed up situation there. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Back forward. Then we'll back her on up. And we'll get ready for our freight haul. But that'll be next episode. Just want to get it all sorted this episode here. I haven't done a shunting episode in a while. Didn't do a very good job of doing it the right way this time, but there were circumstances, you know? Circumstances. Alright. Kick the points. And then back. There we go. We'll be all set. Okie dokie. Smoky. It's got the old tappy tap. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we can go ahead and go back forward. Get him going. We'll go turn in the job, and then we'll be on our way. But that will be next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.